telling you, welcome to the show and the program. Today, we're going to be focused on health and strength. You won't believe who's going to talk to you about that. Not only are we talking ballroom dancer, personal trainer, home shopping network model, and one of my Baycare instructors who can box. We're going to be talking to Sandi McGrath today. She brings a lot to the program. I'm so happy she made time for me. We're going to let her just tell it like it is. It's a very interesting interview. And she is quite the golfer. Don't let her fool you. I have video to prove it. We're going to talk to Sandi McGrath, part 1 and probably part 2, on what she thinks about golf. Cool? Let's sit back and watch Sandi McGrath on part 1. You won't want to miss it. There you go. That's it. That's pivoting on your right toe, dear.
That sounds good. Did you get that?
I got that. I got that. That's going on your video. Easy. Good afternoon, golf fans. It's B-Man. That's right, B-Man Golf, TTI. I'm sitting on the patio with greatness. Grace, beauty, poise, you name it, this young lady has it. It's another friend to the show, that Miss Sandi McGrath. Sandi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We sure appreciate you coming on, giving up a little bit of your time, and you know, you're going to add to the show so much. It's just unbelievable. We don't really have to say anything. We can just sit here for 20 minutes. They'll get it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, again, I'm not going to treat you any different than I do the other guests.
Awesome.
So the first question for Sandi is, how old was Sandi when she first started playing golf?
Well, believe it or not, I was a lot older.
Really?
I was. When I was a kid, because my dad played like crazy. He loved golf, and he was actually a very, very good golfer. And so every now and again, I would go to the range with him, and I would hit some balls, and he's like, "You got a natural swing. You just have a natural swing." But I never played consistently, and I had only gone that couple of times.
Yeah.
You know, hitting off the range. So, but I liked it. I liked when I did it. But back then, you know, I was into dance, I was into, you know, sports and stuff like that. I'm, you know, one of 2 girls in our family for kids, so, you know, my sister and I, yes, we did a lot of like the feminine things, but we are also kind of tomboys, so we always loved the sports and stuff like that. So, you know, I really loved it, but it wasn't a big thing, you know, as I was growing up. But I always had an interest, and my dad always said, "Yeah, you got a natural swing." So it wasn't until I was in, let's see, my late 20s that I was dating somebody who did a lot of, you know, tournaments and things like that. And he was like, "All right, come on, let's go. Let's get you some clubs. Let's do it." And so that's when I did it. And I had maybe 2 golf lessons, but it was just enough to kind of tailor my swing a little, because they were like, they said I had a natural swing, and I liked that. Being a dancer, I was very technical, and so it made sense to me. The mechanics made sense to me, and so I think that's probably why it was so natural for me as far as the technique and the swing. So it wasn't till then, and then I played, I wouldn't say I played super consistently, but at least, you know, once a month I would get out there, you know, with my crazy schedule and just really, really enjoy being on the course. I mean, everybody knows, your fans know, it's about the atmosphere, it's
Yes.
about the people,
Yes.
it's the experience.
You're so right.
And I love it. I loved it. Yes, I would have good days. I would be like, man, this is amazing. But as y'all know, there are some bad days. When you have a bad golf day, you're just like, "Grr."
Yeah.
But you still come back. You still come back. Those good days keep you coming back. So that's why I stayed and I came back. And then it was really cool because my dad started playing again, and it really created a cool bond for us
Yes.
to do together. And we made a trip up to the Masters together.
Oh, wow.
It was just really amazing because my dad and I are very close.
Yes.
And it kept us just really, you know, bonded and gave us something to do together and talk about. And it was really cool, and I started to get better. So that's I started late, but you know, I love it.
Love
I
it.
absolutely love it.
Now, you said something about dancing. What kind of dancing do you do?
So I grew up in ballet technique. So I was a little bit prima ballerina ever since I was probably 3 years old. And then I probably got more into different styles when I was in college. I had an injury in high school, got kind of burnt out, and so I took a break for a little bit. But then when I got, you know, into college and things like that, I started dancing a little bit more, doing different styles, a little more versatile, and I really enjoyed performing.
Yes.
So that was my life.
Now, all I saw was a picture of you and your handsome husband. He's such a stud-looking master man.
you.
And and I saw a picture of you two dancing, but I've never seen a video of you two dancing. Is there anything out there you're going to share with me later that I might be able to see you guys dancing?
I might be able to share something with you.
There you go. I appreciate that.
Because he is a professional ballroom dancer. He's from Australia. And so that's another style that I was introduced to and loved and learned. But he also loves golf. Now he's got a powerful swing. He could drive a ball probably 280 or so with a 4-iron.
Oh my gosh.
With a 4-iron, because he doesn't like that driver, so we might need some tips for
There
him.
you go. You should have
on
brought
the driver, but he's, you know, he enjoys it as well.
All right.
But we definitely need to practice because it's that inconsistency. We gotta get consistent, right? Hey, was I kidding? I told you. Yeah, she's gorgeous, and she's a golfer and instructor. She covers all the bases. She's quite active in the TV world and, you know, now on the YouTube world. It was very interesting to spend a little time with her. Can't wait to hear what part 2 is that she finishes up with, that I'm pretty sure all of you are going to enjoy. And like B-Man always tells you, you know the drill. Putt 'em like you own 'em and rock the baby.